reserves, number 8, Nathan Friesen, number 11, Cody Duffy, and number 14, Nicholas Landway. And now the starters. Leading off, left fielder, number 24, Asher Clark. Followed by shortstop, number 7, Ray Zamora. Right fielder, number 1, Anthony Youngblood. First baseman, number 34, Jacob Martinez Aldridge. Second baseman, number 4, Justin Driggers. Third baseman, number 6, Isaiah Hernandez. Center fielder, number 2, Dominic Acosta. Pitcher, number 22, Keenan Duffy. And catcher, number 35, Francisco Aguirre. The Kings are coached by Richard Zamora, Jamie Acosta, and Jesse Acosta. And now the lineup for Laredo. Beginning with the reserves, number 1, Luis Becerra. Number 2, Alberto Gonzalez. Number 5, Arturo Garcia. Number 6, Juan Melera. Number 7, Alejandro Castillo. Number 8, Emil. Number 12, Tito Benavides. And number 14, Rodolfo Guardiola. And now the starters. Number 10, second baseman, Marco Villanueva. Followed by catcher, number 13, Jose Luis Gomez. Shortstop, number 11, Joel Garcia. First baseman, number 15, Eduardo Sainz. Center fielder, number 4, Joshua Lynn. Third baseman, number 9, Daniel Salas. Right fielder, number 21, Brian Gonzalez. Designated hitter, number 3, Roberto Villarreal. Right fielder, number 17, Alejandro Casares. And pitcher, number 18, Billy Winans. First in the lineup, Casares is left field. And Emir Encarada for record. The coaches for Laredo are Israel Gonzalez, Jorge Canales, and Manuel Lange. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Laredo Kings and Laredo. And now, please remain standing and recap the salute the USA with the playing of its national anthem. number 6, High Desert Kings from California and Laredo, Texas. Due up to lead out the High Desert Kings, number 24, Andrew Block.
Good afternoon, World Series YouTube viewers. We're about to start our next game between the host team, Laredo All-Stars, versus the High Desert Kings. First up to bat, number 24 from the High Desert Kings, Asher Block. On the mound for the Laredo All-Stars, Billy Winans. Here comes the pitch. 1-1. Winans with the pitch. High ball. Block taking his time, settling in the batter's box here. Here comes a pitch from Winans. Big swing and a miss by Block. Strike number 2. Winans with the windup. Here comes a pitch. Called strike 3 by Winans. Oh, but the catcher throws it over third base too.
Number 7, Ray Zalora.
We already have 55 viewers here on the live YouTube. We have a bunch of comments coming in here. Susan White, let's go Kings. Christy Estevez, let's go boys. Precious Youngblood, it's showtime Kings, let's do this. Winans back into game action. Winans with the pitch. Strike 1. Number 7 up at the plate, Ray Zamora, playing shortstop for the High Desert Kings. Winning with the call. Here comes the pitch. Strike number 2 here for Winans, who's putting in some quick work. 0-2 count with 1 out here for Ray Zamora at the plate. Winans likes the signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for Ray Zamora. Winans taking a signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Ball number 2. Winning with the pitch. Ball number 3. Full count here for Winning on the mound. Winning shaking it off here. Likes the signal now. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 3. Curveball. Winning sits him down looking. Host team Laredo making quick work here. 2 outs in the inning. Top of the first. We got number 1 Anthony Youngblood here. Looks like Precious Youngblood might be a relative here on the YouTube chat. Swing and a foul ball. Hope Precious Youngblood's paying attention right now. Number 1 Anthony Youngblood up at the plate. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here for Youngblood. Precious Youngblood, it's her baby brother here at the plate. Two balls, 1 strike here for Youngblood, and 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Let's see if Youngblood can start this rally here with 2 outs. Winning, getting the call from the catcher. Here's a windup in the pitch. Strike 3. No, 2. I apologize. Strike 2. 2-2-2 here for Youngblood. Winning getting the call from the catcher here. Wind up in the pitch. Little choppy little hit to shortstop. He scoops it up and throws it to first base. Final out of the inning here for the Laredo All-Star team. Getting out of this was 0 runs scored from the High Desert Kings. We already have 67 live viewers on the YouTube channel. Lots of comments coming in here. Looks like Beth Johnson, let's go Kings. Nicholas, we are proud of you. Lisa Montano, let's go Kings. Mark Johnson, go get them boys. Very proud of you, Nicholas. Deanna Zamora, let's go Kings. Anthony Blayton, let's go. Lilia A, go 35, go Kings. Rochelle Aldridge, Kings baby, here we go. Lil T-Mac, let's go Ray. Chris Zamora also, let's go Ray. Bridget Jean, let's go Nikki. Nick, let's go Kings. We got another comment from Luke Ramey, Kings. Joseph Hernandez says, let's go Isaiah, do your thing today, son. Let's see whose son is that on the field. The Polar Bear 213 was with us on the last YouTube live chat, and he said, let's get this done. Susan White was cheering on Youngblood, who was just at bat. Isaiah Carrazzo, let's go Ash and Zay. Eddie Frausto again with the $64,000 question. Yo, where's Kenny? Unfortunately, this game, Kenny won't be with us. He's taking care of some personal issues, and he's going to be with us in the later games later tonight. 5 p.m. and 8 p.m., you can expect Kenny D, the Kenneth Duncan, to be here in the booth with me live, and we're going to be quick to start it up. Aaron Cervantes, vamos Laredo. Lee T-Mac, let's go Ray Zamora. Eloy Martinez, vamos Brian. Efraín Gerardo Moral Consoro, Pedro Pache el mejor. Tommy Munoz, let's go High D. Efraín Gerardo Moral Consoro, Pedro Pache el mejor. Joe Carter says, good luck to the third team. Charlie Ramos says, mañana los boricuas vamos a ganar. Susan Wright says, let's go Caden. Alejandra Johnson, let's go King. And Eddie Frasso, we need the energy. Are you saying that Kenny D brings the energy? Or you're talking about energy on the field, Frausto? Juliana Osteguin, let's go Marco. Looks like we're up at 80 live viewers here on the YouTube. Going to be going through the comments in a bit. We're about to jump back into gameplay. Looks like we had number 10, Marco Villanueva, playing second base now at the bat. Big hit for Villanueva right over the shortstop in between second base. Turning first and being held off at first. Single for leadoff for Marco Villanueva. Now batting, Jose Luis Gomez playing catcher for the Laredo host team. Second at bat for the Laredo host team here with a leadoff base hit here. Villanueva on first base. Caden Duffs on the mound here. Duffs with the pitch. Called strike one. Gomez getting settled in the batter's box here. Duff checks first base, throws it, called safe. . with the pitch. Runner runs. Got a hit and run going on here. Looks like it's a staple move here in the World Series. We got a lot of aggressive baseball. A hit and run usually creates an opportunity, moving the second baseman or the shortstop out of a position to cover second, hopefully gaining advantage when the ball is hit. So let's see what happens here with this aggressive play. Duffs with the pitch. Again, the hit and run. Foul ball. The downside of that is if you continue to hit the ball foul and the base runner may tire himself out, putting him at a disadvantage. Garcia, ball one. We got Anthony Blayton in the YouTube chat saying that Duffs has the best pickoff move in the game. Well, I've seen it a couple times already. It's pretty good. Duffs again with the throw to first base, called safe. He's quick. Duff's getting the signal from the catcher, shaking it off. Likes this one. Here comes the pitch. Called strike. Joe Garcia up to bat. Runner goes. Stand up, steal here. Duffs throws one in the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front of him. Joe Garcia getting set in the batter's box. Pitch in the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front of him and holds the runner at second. Duff's getting the signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Pop up. Out of play. We got one on now with a runner in scoring position on second base. We had Joel Garcia at the plate. Duff's on the mound. Duffs checks the runner at second base. Here comes the pitch. Big rip here by the Joel Garcia. Shortstop can't quite handle it. Runner safe all around. Runner advances to third base for that in that single by Garcia. Runners on the corners, first and third.
Now batting for Laredo, number 15,
Now up to bat, number 15, Eduardo Sainz. With runners in scoring position on first and third, let's see if Eduardo Sainz can take advantage of this opportunity. Quick opportunity to score here early on in the game for the host team, Laredo All-Stars. Eduardo Sainz getting settled in the batter's box here. Staring down Duffs. Duffs checks the runner at first. Likes the signal from the catcher. Checks the runner at third. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes to second base. Throw to third. All runners are safe, but runner advances to second base. You can hear Coach Angel on the field for the Laredo All-Stars throwing out some orders to his team. Signs at the plate. Duffs with the pitch. Pop fly to the shortstop. Seems like he's got it. Second out here for the High Desert Kings. Runner still in scoring position. Now up to bait number 4, playing center field for the Laredo All-Star team, Joshua Lynn. Two outs with man in scoring position, third and second. Duff's on the mound. Liking the call here from the catcher. Checks first base. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Joshua Lynn staring down the pitcher. Duff's with the pitch. Big hit here by Joshua Lynn. One run comes in to score, another one comes around, and Lynn stays at first base. 2 runs scored here by the host team, Laredo, in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. Joshua Lynn with the single with 2 RBIs. Number 9, Daniel Salas, playing third base for the Laredo host team. Up at the plate. 2 outs now with a runner on first base after that single that scored 2 runs. Duff throws it to first base, safe. He's got a quick move. Daniel Salas getting settled in behind at the plate. Again, Duff throws the first base to hold the runner on. Called safe. Catcher decides to come out here and have a little word with the Duffs. Looks like they're going to discuss some strategy here in case the runner goes. Duff's getting the call from the catcher. Checks the runner at first. Likes the call here. To the plate he goes. Big hit. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder, and base runners advance for a single. Runner on second and first. Next up the bat, number 21, Daniel Salas. Number 21, Brian Gonzalez, is up next. With runners in scoring position on first and second, ball low and inside. Brian Gonzalez getting settled here in the batter's box with 2 runners on. Duffs throws a second. Base runner called safe. Brian Gonzalez with the pop-up. 1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 outs for the Laredo host team, who have 2 runners on base and 1 in scoring position. Gonzalez getting settled in the batter's box here, ready to go. Duffs checks the runner in second. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2 here. Duffs checks the runner. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. Brian Gonzalez getting ready for this next pitch here in the batter's box. Duffs checks the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Pop up to the first baseman who's calling it for the final out of the inning. 2 runs scored by the Laredo host team in the bottom of the first, going into the top. Let's see if the High Desert Kings can answer. Close game still with so much baseball left. We've seen a lot of runs scored this World Series. It's going to be a great game today between the High Desert Kings and the Laredo host team. Checking in on the YouTube, we got 92 live viewers, and it seems to me that we got some more comments here. We got Luke Ramey, Caden is pretty good. Eddie Frausto making the comment that the big fridge is at first. I guess he was referring to the High Desert Kings first baseman. Rachel Aldridge, Ed, you know it. Cameron Henriquez, let's go Kings, y'all got this. Rochelle Aldridge again with the comment, attaboy Ray. EBG Lake, let's go Ray. Alan Caden, 0.2x, let's go Ray. K Leona, good job Ray. Polar Bear, 213 again. Let's go B-Town, roll one and down now. Little T-Mac, let's go Ray, I see you. Cameron Henriquez is the best shortstop of HD, Blue Heart. Rachel Aldridge has 2 comments here. Hernandez, yep, win this battle, Duff. Christy Estevez with the triple clap hands. Eddie Frausto, the fridge. I assume he was calling out that last out that the first baseman made. The Polar Bear 2-1-3 again. Good inning. Cameron Enriquez, attaboy fridge. Alejandrina Johnson, come on fridge, let's get it started. Irene Munoz, okay Kings, let's get now. Get those runs back. 94 viewers on the old YouTube here, checking it out. Looks like we're about to get back into gameplay here. And it looks like the fridge, the first baseman, is up at the plate. Aldridge, up at the plate here. Here comes the pitch. Pop fly. It's going up. I think the catcher wasn't able to get to it. It was out of play.
The center foul ball to Pony Baseball South.
Winning on the mound with a windup in the pitch. Foul ball for number 34, Aldridge. Swing and a miss for Aldridge, striking him out. First out of the inning. Next up, Justin Driggers, number 4, playing second base for the High Desert Kings. 1 out in this inning after that strikeout from Aldridge. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss here by Driggers. Winning with the pitch. Called ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Called strike here for Winning. 2 balls, 2 strikes now with 1 out. Winning with the pitch. Strike 3. Caught him looking with that fastball.
Number 6, Isaiah Hernandez.
Next up the bat at number 6, Isaiah Hernandez. 2 outs here for the High Desert Kings in this top of the second inning. Isaiah Hernandez playing third base here for the High Desert Kings. Winning with the pitch. Called ball. Winning with the pitch. Choppy little grounder to the shortstop. He fields it up and throws it to first for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down here for the Laredo host All-Stars. And the Laredo host team made quick work of the High Desert Kings in this last top of the second inning, holding them to 0 runs. Score still 2-0 here going into the bottom of the second. While the Laredo host team will have an opportunity to add to their lead. We have 96 live viewers here in the YouTube chat. We see a lot of comments here from the High Desert Kings cheering on their boys. We left off here with Irene Munoz. Okay, Kings, let's get it now. Get those runs back. Lily Bajerona, let's go Kings. Alex Villegas, B-Town, let's go nephew. Anthony Youngblood. Eddie Frausto, let's go Fridge. Elisa Montano, let's go boys. Lily Bejarano, let's go Jake. Kay Leona, let's go Kings. Eddie Frausto started off Justin. Julian Driggers cheering for let's go Driggers. Guadalupe Romo, let's go High Desert. Rachel Aldridge, swing the bats, come on. Alberto Martinez, greetings from Puerto Rico. Greetings, Alberto. Hopefully we'll see your team in action later today. Alejandrina Johnson, come on, Kings. We got Michael Duffy. Pitcher's name is Caden Duffy. Irene Munoz, defense Kings Hold'em. Mariana Aguirre, let's go Francisco, number 35. Guadalupe Romo, shout out to Jose Aguirre. Polar Bear 5213, Puerto Rico, greetings. Giving greetings to the Puerto Rican viewer. And Leco Lendway, let's go Kings. We're about to jump back in the gameplay here. Duffy's still on the mound. Called ball. Duffy getting a signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Here comes the pitch from Caden. Called ball. Pitchers in a hole here. 3 balls, no strikes, and no outs on this inning. Looks like the designated hitter is looking to take advantage of this with a walk. Roberto Villarreal takes his 4th ball for a walk.
Here is number 17, Alejandro Casares.
Next up the bat, Alejandro Casares playing left field here for the Laredo All-Star team. No outs here in this inning with a runner on first. Caden Duffy on the mound here. Checks the runner at first. Throws the first. Called safe. Casares getting settled in the batter's box. Duffy getting a signal from the catcher going to the plate. Called strike. First strike of the inning here. 0-1 count for Casares. Looking at the third base side coach for his signal. Gossett is in the dugout. Duffy throws the first, called safe. Caden checks first base. Flags the signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. Catcher throws. Runner safe at second base. Catcher couldn't just quite get it to him. Roberto Villarreal with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position now. Gossett is at the plate. Duffy checks a runner at second. Comes home. Bunting now. Duffy checks second and goes home. Runner advances with one out. Runner advances on that sacrifice bunt here. Coach Angel putting in the work. Making the calls. Back at the top of the lineup here with number 10, Marco Villanueva playing second base for the Laredo host team. Runner on third base and in scoring position. Duffy on the mound. Caden getting his call from the catcher. Coming with a pitch. Pop fly out of bounds. Villanueva digging in the batter's box here. Looking to do some damage here with a runner on third base in the scoring position. Caden getting the call, coming to the plate. Ripper down to the center line. It's called safe. At first base, runner scores. Next up to bat, number 13, Jose Luis Gomez for the Laredo host team. That last single brought in a run for an RBI, extending the Laredo host team's lead 3-0. Duffy goes to first base. Can't quite catch him. Duffy checks the runner, gets a signal and throws it home. Ball one. Caden checking first base with the pitch. Foul ball. 1-1 count here with one out with the runner on first. Gomez at the plate. Caden Duffy putting in work on the mound. Caden settling there on the rubber. Getting set. Checks the runner at first. Here comes the runner. Runner goes. And the ball is hit in between the second base and the first baseman. Runner goes all the way to third base. And the runner's on the corner as the single is held to... Perfectly called that hit and run. Laredo coaches are doing their job. Next up the bat, shortstop number 11, Joel Garcia. Runners in the corners with one out. Joel Garcia getting settled into the batter's box here. Caden Duffy getting the signal from the catcher, checking first base. Here comes the pitch. High and inside. Caden Duffy getting settled here. Here comes the pitch. First baseman goes. The throw to second base. Oh, there's going to be a feint. And Get him out at home. It was a beautifully called shortstop interception. Throw to home for the second out here. Runner on second base with 2 outs. Caden checking second. Joel Garcia still at the plate. Here comes a pitch. It's called strike. 1-2 count here with 2 outs with a runner on second for the Laredo All-Star team. Joel Garcia up to play with Caden Duffy on the mound. Caden Duffy checks second. Here comes the ball. Big rip to the second baseman. He scoops it up and throws it to first for the final out of the inning.
4-3 for the Kings. Justin Triggers to David Martinez-Aldridge. In the bottom second, Laredo with 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 runner.
Looks like after this second inning, the bottom of the second is concluded with the final out. It seems like the Laredo All-Star team are slowly adding to their lead with 1 run here. The High Desert Kings have yet to put one on the board, but it's their turn at bat, so let's see what they can do in this top of the 3rd inning. We're at 102 live viewers on the old YouTube, and the comments keep coming in. We got comments from Polar Bear 213. Nobody hurt. Let's get these outs and dig in, kid. Dig in, man. Juliana Esteguin. That's my primo number 10. Rachel Aldridge, a regular on the chat here. Nice, nice. That's how we play. Christy Estevez. There you go. Elisa Montano. Yes. Chris Zamora. There you go. Nicole Lenway. That's how we do it, boys. Alejandrina Johnson, yes, Kings. Diana Zamora, there you go, Ray. Kay Leona, that's right, Ray. Rachel Aldridge, another comment here. Yes, boys. Polar Bear 213, way to go, HD. Chris Zamora, good job, guys. Julian Driggers, let's go. Elor Martinez, nice at bat. Laredo, keep doing work. Diana Youngblood, good job, Kings. Kay Leona, again, keep it going. Lilia A, go Francisco, number 35, Kings. Another question from Jacob Stewart. Yo, where is Kenny, LOL? Again, Kenny's handling some things in the morning. We've, he's been here a couple games, and he's going to be here later on for the 5 o'clock game and the 8 p.m. game. But unfortunately, this morning on this Saturday, he had some personal issues, I guess, to take care of. He's not going to be with us here, but it's just me here right now in the booth calling this game on the old YouTubes. Anthony Blayton with the last comment before we start gameplay. Need some hits, fellas. Let's go. Looks like we're about to start gameplay. Wynn is still on the mound for the Laredo host team. Dominic Acosta at the plate. Called ball. Winning with the strike. 1-1 count here for Dominic. Oh, looks like he got him. Hit by a pitch here for Dominic, taking his base. Couldn't quite roll out of that one. He tried his best to get out of the way, but it still skimmed his left arm. Caden Duffy. Winning with the pitch. Duffy at the plate, hoping to help himself out here with a base runner. Big rip, foul ball.
If recoverable, please make sure all foul balls are picked up and dropped back.
Winning, trying to readjust himself there on the mound. Runner on first base with no outs here, 1-1 count for Duffy, who's also pitching in this game, to see if he can help himself out. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Winning settling in, see if he can continue his no-scoring game. Winning to first to check the runner. Runner called safe. Winning getting a signal here from the catcher. Pop fly out of play. Winning with a 2-2 count. No outs here. With a runner on first base, Duffy at the plate. Winning with the pitch. Big swing and a miss by Duffy. Strike out and out number 1.
Number 35, Francisco Aguirre.
Next up to the plate, number 35, Francisco Aguirre. Playing catcher here for the High Desert Kings. 1 out here for Aguirre with a runner on first. Big rip to second base, who scoops it up. Goes to second for the first out. Second out of the inning. I apologize for that. They weren't able to pull the double play, but the second baseman was able to scoop it up and get 1 out at second. Back at the top of the lineup, we got Block here. Looks like we're going to have a pause in gameplay. The catcher's going to come out to win it and give him some words of encouragement here. Winning with the pitch. High ball. Winning with the pitch. Looks like they just called a balk. Aguirre advances to second base with that misstep by the Laredo All-Star pitcher, Winning. Winning checks second. Here comes the pitch. Big rip to center field. Bounces for a single. Looks like there's going to be a play at the plate. Runner is called safe. Next up to the play, Ray Zamora playing shortstop for the High Desert Kings. 2 outs here for the Laredo host All-Star team. Runner on first base. Here comes the pitch. Oh, a little swing here. Goes in a skirt down to foul ball. Ray Zamora settling in here in the batter's box with 2 outs and no balls and 2 strikes. Winning getting the call from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a cut foul ball by Zamora. No balls, 2 strikes here, and 2 outs for Zamora with a runner on first base. Winning looking to put him away with his next pitch. Winning stepping up for the mound just to readjust himself there a little bit. Winning getting the call he wants from the catcher, checking first base. Here comes the pitch. Check, swing, strike out. Called by the umpire. Interesting call there. Looks like he went. We're up to 100 live viewers here on the YouTube chat. More comments coming in. We got some reactions when Dominic got hit by the pitch. Susan White put some dirt on it, Dom. Irene Hernandez, let's do this, Kings. Big shout out to my grandson, Isaiah Hernandez. Love you, mijo. Irma Uribe, come on, Palominos, you can do it. Another YouTube regular here, Rochelle Aldridge. Yeah. Alyssa Montano, also a frequent commenter. Let's go. Susan White as well has been commenting frequently. Susan White says yes. Lily Bajerano, good job, boys. Eddie Frausto, let's go. Nicole Lendaway, yes, way to go. Alejandrina Johnson, let's go. Kaylo Ena, there you go. Indiana Zamora, triple clap. The Polar Bear 213, also a regular here on the comment stream. I've broken HD, let's roll through. A new comment here from Sal Blue Dude, goal number 35. The Polar Bear 213, ice broken. Alejandrina Johnson, 2 out, rally, let's go. Diana Zamora, goal number 7. Irma Uribe with the quadruple clap. Emily Aguirre, let's go Aguirre, number 35. Nicole Lendway, oh man, Coach Jesse has pants on. Ha ha ha. Look at that, Coach Jesse, he's got pants on, I guess. What does he usually wear, shorts? I hope he keeps his pants on. Eddie Frausto, Jake, your song is on. And the last comment before we get back to this tournament play here, Irma Uribe, go Brian, number 21. Looks like we're going to continue playing in a moment here. We'll get back at you with the live action.
Bottom of the third inning, up to lead off Laredo will be number 15, and Rocco Sides.
Back in the gameplay here. Eduardo Signs at the plate. Duffy still on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Oh, Duffy hits Eduardo Signs in the back, right on the numbers.
APP lead off, Eduardo Signs on to first. And the batter up is number 4, Joshua Lynn.
Next at the bat, playing center field, Joshua Lynn. Duffy getting settled on the mound here after that hit batter. Here comes the pitch. Called ball. Caden getting settled here. A little razzled with that first batter. Throws to first base. Called safe. Caden checking first, getting set for the next pitch. Here comes the pitch. Joshua Lynn takes a half swing and fouls it off. Coach Nihel call it. Don't be cheating, tells Lynn. Swing it like you mean it. Duffy checks the runner on first. Goes to first. It's called safe. Ball is out of the glove and to the side of the first baseman. Duffy checks the runner on first. Goes to first. It's called safe. Ball is out of the glove and to the side of the first. Looks like that's going to be a home run. Joshua Lynn hitting one over the left field side. Bringing in one RBI, including himself. So 2 runs scored. Joshua Lynn hitting that way over the wall, scoring 2 runs.
For a 5-1 Laredo lead. Batting will continue
with that, the lead's extended to 5 with a 5-1 4-run lead. Joshua Lynn hitting that way over the wall, scoring 2 runs. Duffy settling in after that home run. Looks like Daniel Salas is now in the batter's box. Duffy getting set. Here comes the pitch. High ball. Duffy liking the call. Here comes the pitch. Hitting between the first and second baseman for a base hit. Daniel Salas.
Daniel Salas with a single through the right field. Now batting, number 21, Brian Gonzalez.
Number 21, Brian Gonzalez, playing right field for the Laredo Host All-Star teams up to bat. No outs here in this inning. Bottom of the third. Catcher feigns a throw to first, holding him back. Duffy getting set on the rubber here, checks first base. Duffy with the pitch. Called strike. 1-1 count here with no outs here for the Laredo All-Star team. Runner on first base. Duffy likes the signal from the catcher. Checks first base. Here comes the pitcher. Runner goes. Catcher can't necessarily bobble that ball. It goes over his head. Caught by the shortstop. Runner advances to second with that sliding steal. Ryan Gonzalez getting settled in the batter's box here, staring down Duffy. Duffy checks second base. Here's the ball. Inside. Two balls, 2 strikes here for Brian Gonzalez. No outs in this bottom of the third. Big rip. Looks like it's going to drop for a fair ball. Single. He's going to get away from the catcher, and the run's going to score with a first base runner advancing the second.
Allows Daniel Salas to score. Brian Gonzalez The single and advance on E.
Error on that play. Advances the runner and scores a run.
Laredo, number
Scores now 6-1 with Laredo host all-star team on top. Next up, designated hitter Roberto Villarreal. With a runner on second base and no outs, looks like the Laredo host team is going to be challenging the High Desert Kings and adding to their lead. Ball one with that check swing. Duffy looking a little flustered there on the mound. Caden needs to settle down here and concentrate on the batter. Caden with the pitch. Big rip by Villarreal, foul. Caden getting set on the mound. Here comes a pitch. Ripped it down the right field line, foul. One ball, two strikes, and no outs here for Brian Gonzalez. Looks like the designated hitter here is going to try to protect the plate with a runner in scoring position to see if Gonzalez can bring him in. High and outside. Big rip down the second baseline. Second baseman gets a glove on it but can't control it. Runner advances home and scores a run without that single.
Cashing in Brian Gonzalez, extending the Laredo lead to 7-1.
With that run scored, the lead's been extended to 7-1 here. 6-1 lead here by the Laredo host team. With no outs here, this inning continues, and the Laredo All-Stars threaten to score more runs. Caden Duffy with the pitch. Low and inside. Looks like Aldridge is going to go to the mound and give some words of encouragement to Duffy. We got Coach coming out here to check it out. Wearing pants, I see. Looks like Coach is going to stick with Caden here on the mound. Just went out there to give him some words of encouragement along with his teammates.
Punter, Villarreal on first and Casares.
Looks like Alejandro Cáceres playing left field is up to the plate. Runner on first base here for the Laredo All-Star team. Caden checking first base. Likes the signal from the catcher, goes to the plate. Called strike. 1-1 count here, no outs. Cáceres getting settled there in the batter's box. Staring down Duffy. Duffy throws the first. Called safe. Duffy checks the runner at first. Throws the ball home. A little pop-up to the right fielder. It looks like he's going to get it under for the first out of the inning.
F9, Anthony Youngblood on the catch. First out, bottom third. Now batting, number 10, Marco Villanueva.
Little pause and play here so the catcher from the High Desert Kings can get a drink of water. It is very hot outside today. Currently the temperature is 101 degrees on the old Richter scale, according to the Weather Channel. 101 degrees outside, and these kids are definitely in the heat today. We're back at the top of the lineup with Marco Villanueva playing second base at bat. Big rip, and it's going to be foul ball for Villanueva. Robert Villarreal is still on first base running for the Laredo All-Star team. Duffy with the throw to first, called safe. Duffy checks the first base runner. Goes to the plate with a hit down to the shortstop, who scoops it up, throws it to second base for the out. Let's see if they can, unfortunately, do not get the double play. 1 out of the lead runner.
Out at second, going 6-4. 2 down, bottom third. Now batting, number 13, Jose Luis Gomez.
Next up to the plate, Jose Luis Gomez. With 2 outs here, with a runner on first, let's see if he can continue this rally that the Laredo All-Star team has started here, scoring 4 runs in this bottom of the third inning. Duffy with the pitch. Ripped to right field, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder for the final out of the inning.
Center, it is caught by Anthony Youngblood for the third and final out of the third. On to the top.
Damage has been done, though, with the High Desert Kings going run in the top of the third, only to be answered by the Laredo All-Star team answering with 4 of their own runs in the bottom of the third. Leading into the top of the 4th inning, High Desert Kings will be on offense. Let's see what happens when they come back. We're currently at 87 live views on YouTube, and we got some great comments here from the fans talking about, all right, boys, let's shake it off from Precious Youngblood. Eloy Martinez, let's go, Brian. Irma Uribe, hit that ball far, my nephew Brian, number 21. Eloy Martinez, come on, Brian, battle it out. Irene Munoz, no worries, Kings, just play your game. Alisa Montano, come on, Kings. Irma Uribe, that's my nephew, Brian Gonzalez. Precious Youngblood, all right, Kings, we got to get out of this inning, boys. Precious Youngblood with the same comment on the comments from here. Push through. Loa Villanueva with the Septempo clap hands. Nicole Lenway, let's go Kings. We got this. Settle down, boys. Alisa Montano, let's go Caden. You got this. Susan White, you got this, Caden. Deanna Youngblood, good job, Youngblood. Irene Munoz, nice catch, Youngblood. Amari Severianis, double clap hands. Susan White with the good job, Youngblood. Lau Villanueva, Amos Marco. Vamos, I assume. Juliana Estiguin, let's go, Marco, you got this. Rocha Aldridge. Here we go. Your turn, teams. Nicole Lenway again with the frequent commenting here. Let's get those bats going. Amari Sabrianis, good job. Deanna Youngblood, that's my baby. Michelle Villegas, let's go Youngblood. Jordan Lenway, let's go Kings. Anthony Blayton, again, buy a Coke for the guy playing Dwight Yoakam on the loudspeaker. Keith Johnson, let's go boys. High Desert Kings. Up tempo 81. Get it HD. Jacob Stewart, can we buy a hit and some runs? Let's go boys. Looks like we're just about to get back into gameplay here. Let's see what the top of the fourth brings us. The High Desert Kings are up to bat. Looks like the Fridge playing first base is going to be up to bat here.
The Palominos World Series provided by Rodex Trucks, Laredo, Texas, and team housing provided by the La Posada Hotel, also here in Laredo. For convenience, our snack bar is open.
Looks like we got a new pitcher coming in for the host all-star team. Number 5, Arturo Garcia, now on the mound.
Top of the fourth inning, about to begin here at Uni-Trade Stadium, Game 6, Palominos World Series. And leading off the High Desert Kings is number 1, Anthony Youngblood.
Correction, number 1 Anthony Youngblood is now at the plate. Arturo Garcia with his first pitch of the game here. Liking the call from... We got a delay in gameplay here. It seems like a softball was thrown onto the field. Catcher and Garcia are going to have a little meeting in between the mound and the home plate. Arturo Garcia making his pitching debut here. Number 1 Anthony Youngblood at the plate. Called ball. Garcia with the pitch. Called strike. 1-1 count here. No outs for Youngblood. No man on base. Garcia with the pitch. Garcia with a windup in the pitch. Called strike. 2-2 count here. No outs for Youngblood. Anthony at the plate. That's true. You can hear the crowd cheering for Youngblood. I believe Eddie Fausto has identified the young person as Remy. We had a walk of Anthony Youngblood.
Stepping up to bat, number 34, Jacob Martinez Aldridge.
With that walk, we have a runner on first base. Aldridge up to the bat. Garcia checking the runner at first. Liking the call from the catcher. Big swing and a miss by Aldridge for the first strike of this inning. Garcia throwing to first. Couldn't quite catch Youngblood sleeping there, but checking the runner. Arturo Garcia on the mound. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball by Aldridge. Arturo Garcia getting set on the mound here with the pitch. Foul ball. Aldridge got out of that one. Unfortunately, it was a foul ball. Remy in the stands here cheering on the High Desert Kings. That's his cousin, apparently. Ball 2. 2-2 count here with no outs for Aldridge. Arturo Garcia with the pitch. Call! Strike 3, sitting Aldridge down.
Number 4.
Next up to bat, number 4, Justin Driggers. With a runner first on first, Youngblood can advance. Let's see if Driggers can make that happen. Arturo Garcia out of the stretch, checking the runner on first. Checking the runner to throw, safe. Called strike. Looks like we're gonna have a umpire timeout just to get some cleaning in the house here. Arturo Garcia with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Arturo Garcia with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Justin didn't like that swing. He wishes that he had that one back. Next up to bat, number 6 playing third base, Isaiah Hernandez for the High Desert Kings. Arturo Garcia putting in work here with 2 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. Isaiah getting settled into the batter's box. Garcia with the pitch. Two balls, no strikes here with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Isaiah at the plate. Called strike. 2-1 count with 2 outs now. Hernandez wasn't ready for that one. Arturo Garcia getting the signal from the catcher. Going to the plate. The runner goes. Oh, feigned it. Came back. 3 balls and 1 strike here. And 2 outs for the High Desert Kings. Arturo Garcia not liking that call. Shaking him off. Checking first base. Here comes a pitch. Pop up for Isaiah. Arturo seems to have it, calling everyone off for the final out. With that, we end the inning with no runs scored. Top of the 4th is over now, going into the bottom. Had 1 runner stranded on first base. Unfortunate for the High Desert Kings, they weren't able to capitalize this inning and score any runs. Next up is the Laredo All-Star team on offense. Let's see what they can do. They scored 4 runs in the last inning. Highest score run percentage in this game. Let's see if they can add to their lead here. 7-1 by 6 in the bottom of the 5th. Around 90 live viewers in our YouTube chat. Looking at the calls here, looking at the comments, not a lot of people were appreciative of that called strikeout. Essentially, they have their own opinions here in the comment stream. Bad call. Wow. Eddie Frausto says trash call, man. A lot of bad calls. Rochelle Aldridge says, dang, come on. Jennifer Matthews and Lily Bejarano both say bad call. Ariana Montenegro says, let's go. Justin, you got this. The Polar Bear 213 wasn't all that happy with that called strikeout either. Come on, Blue. I see that bad call from here. My mom called New York. I'm pretty sure that the Pony League National Office would love to have that call. Jennifer Matthews, that ball was in the left batter's box. Daddy Flores, come on, Kings. Another comment from my mom, slam that bat. Eddie Frausto, big Naddle. Up to 96 viewers here on the YouTube, on the old YouTube. Looks like the Laredo All-Star team's going to take offense on this bottom of the 4th here. Duffy still on the mound for the High Desert Kings.
Duffy on the mound for the High Desert Kings into inning number 4 coming out. And leading off for Laredo is number 11, Joel Garcia.
Leading off for the Laredo All-Star team, shortstop, number 11, Joel Garcia. Caden Duffy on the mound. Liking the signal from the catcher in with the pitch. Big rip foul ball by Joel. Joel taking his time to readjust outside of the batter's box. Caden liking the sign from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. 1-1 count here. No outs for the Laredo All-Star team. Caden Duffy getting the call from the catcher. Here comes a pitch. 1-1. Two balls and one strike. Caden settling on the rubber here. Here comes the pitch. Big rip by Joel. Got him out on first. 1 out for the Laredo All-Star team. It looks like number 15, Edward Signs, is going to be up next to bat. Number 15, Eduardo Signs, is getting settled here in the batter's box. Looking to start something here for the Laredo All-Star team. 1 out, no runners on. Duffy with the pitch. Caden Duffy likes the signal from the catcher. Here comes the roundup in the pitch. Called ball. Duffy with the windup in the pitch. Looks like a big hit to center left. Gonna bounce and hit the wall over the center fielder's head to the warning track. Gonna be a stand-up double for Edward Signs. Next up the bat, number 4, Joshua Lynn. 1 out in this situation for Joshua. Let's see if Joshua can bring Signs home. Maybe trade places with him. Joshua getting settled in the batter's box. Caden checking the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Another rip to center left. It's going to drop for what looks to be a single. And the runner's going to go all the way to home with a run scored.
Joshua Lynn to left center for an RBI single. Catching Eduardo Signs from second for an 8-1 Laredo lead. And the batter right now is number 9, Daniel Salas.
With that extra run scored, the lead is extended 7 runs, 8-1 here for the Laredo All-Star team. Up to bat number 9, playing second base, Daniel Salas. Third base. Here comes a pitch from Caden. Caden likes the signal from the catcher. Here comes a pitch. Caden checking the runner in first. Runner goes. Here comes a throw from the catcher. Not there in time. Runner is safe at second. With the runner in scoring position, Daniel Salas might be capitalizing on the situation here. Here comes the pitch. Called strike. 2-2 count here with 1 out with a runner on second. Timeout called by the third base umpire. Looks like we're back in the gameplay here. Caden with the pitch. Rip foul ball. Salas just couldn't quite get that one. Caden on the plate. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 3 on Joshua Salas. 2 outs here for the High Desert Kings. Next up to the plate, number 21, playing right field, Brian Gonzalez. Getting with the pitch. Hits the base, and the runner advances to third base. Standing up. With 2 outs here, runner in scoring position, third base, Brian Gonzalez just might be able to bring in an RBI if he can make contact. Kenan Duffy with the pitch. Late swing there by Brian, fouled it off. Caden getting set here on the mound. Checking the runner at third. Here comes the pitch. Big rip to the second baseman who can't handle it. Gets by him. It's going to be tracked down by the center fielder. Brian going down to second base, and it's a double with an RBI. With that run scored, the host Laredo All-Star team advanced to 9 runs to 1 with an 8-run lead in the bottom of the 4th. Looks like we're going to have a change here. Pinch hitter Cito Benavides is going to come in as designated hitter, I believe. Here comes Caden with the pitch. Strike 1 for Cito. 2 outs here with a runner on second base. Cito Rodriguez Benavides at the plate. Caden checks the runner on second. Called strike 2. Cito's in the hole now. Let's see if he can protect the plate here with 2 outs. Caden checking the runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Ball number 1. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Runner on second base. Cito Benavides at the plate. Caden checks the runner on second. Here comes the ball. Rip to center left. It's going to get over the second baseman, dropping for a blooper. Cito's going to circle, and he's going to stay at first with the runner coming in.
And now batting for Laredo, we have number 1, Luis Becerra.
Looks like we have another change here. Pinch hitting Luis Becerra. 2 outs here with a man on first. Big swing and a miss by Luis Becerra. Looked like he was aiming for the fences with that one. Here comes a pitch from Caden. Ripped it to second baseman, who's going to scoop it up and throw it to first base for the final out of the inning. Getting out of the jam. We got 103 viewers currently on the YouTube, on the Uni-Trade Center Stadium. Going up to the comments, we got Ima Uribe, you got this Palominos. Natalie Flores, come on Kings, we've gotten out of games like this before, let's do this. Susan White, good throw, Nicole Lendway, that's my boy, number 14, way to go. Natalie Flores, the triple clap. Anthony Blayton, the frequent commenter here on the YouTube. Nick the Rocket Arm, good job, buddy. Elisa Mondano, let's go, Nick. You the best. The Polar Bear 213, good scoop and throw, grandson, number 14, HD. Beth Johnson, let's go, grandson, number 14. Irma Uribe with a quadruple clap in the hearty face. Irma Uribe with the second comment here. Woohoo, keep them coming in, Laredo. Laura Villanueva with the septuple clappy hands. Laura Villanueva, vamos Salas. Nicole Lenway with the way to go, way good Caden. Irma Uribe, give us another one like this one. Brian, number 23. Natalie Flores, let's go Caden. Natalie Flores with the second comment. Let's go Kings, one more guys. Irma Uribe, that's my nephew, number 2, woohoo. Priscilla Guzman, that's my cousin, number 21. And the final comment here before we get back to gameplay is Bob Ross. Come on, Kings. Laura Villanueva with a sneaky one. The quintuple clappy hands. Woohoo. The little quintuple there, that means 5. We're floating at around 102, 103 live viewers here on the YouTube. And we're looking back to get into gameplay. The catcher and the pitcher, Arturo Garcia, are going to have a little word and a little chat here on the mound right before we get back to gameplay. Score is 10-1 going into the top of the 5th inning here. Let's see if the High Desert Kings can answer this 3-run inning that the Laredo All-Stars put up on the bottom of the 4th. Next up to bat number 2, Acosta. Dominic. Here comes a pitch from Garcia. Called strike. 0-1 count here with no outs for Dominic at the plate. Third baseman scoops it up and gets the easy out at first. Salas with that grab and throw. Easy out for the Laredo Host All-Star team. Caden Duffy at the plate, also pitching for the High Desert Kings. Looks like they can help himself out here if he can get a run. Strike number 1 here for Garcia. 0-1 with 1 out here for Arturo Garcia on the mound. Little domination here. Garcia with the ball. 1-1 count here, 1 out with no runners on. Garcia with the pitch. Oh, Caden was skimmed by that one. Looks like Caden's going to take his base and possibly put some damage on the board now.
Here's number 35, Francisco Aguirre.
Next up to bat 35, Francisco Aguirre. With a pause in the gameplay here, we got some coach on here coming out here to give him a few words of encouragement. Talking to Arturo Garcia in signs. We got 94 viewers here in the YouTube, and we got some comments here coming in. Nicole Lenway, wear it. Susan White, wear it. Caden. Looks like we're going to get back in the gameplay here. Francisco Aguirre at the play with a runner on. One out here. Arturo Garcia with the ball. One ball, no strikes, and one out here for Arturo on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Up. Looks like it's going to be out of play. Foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Gets by the catcher. Runner advances to second. Caden putting in the work there, getting in the running scoring position. Arturo Garcia with the pitch. Called strike. 2-2 count here. One out with a runner on second. Arturo Garcia with the pitch. Full count now here for Garcia on the mound. Let's see what Arturo throws this time around. Here comes the pitch. Framed it and couldn't get it where he wanted. Ball four, take your base. Looks like we're at the top of the lineup here for the High Desert Kings. We're back to the top here with Asher Block. Looks like that's it for Arturo Garcia. Coach Strong is out there making a tough decision. Great game pitch by Arturo. Let's see who he brings in. Looks like number 14, Rodolfo Guardiola, is up to the mound. We're going to have a little pausing gameplay here as Rodolfo warms up. On the old YouTube, we're at 92 live viewers here. We got some comments coming up. Just to let you know, Mr. Hernandez, you can remove that comment if you'd like. And yes, you did post that. Eddie Frausto with a Yoda. Natalie Flores, let's get those back going, King. Let's do this for Troy. Hashtag LLTY. Troy, unfortunately, was a player who was passed away on the way to practice there on the High Desert Kings team there. And so they're playing for him. And so all those out there who are watching and listening, our prayers go out to Troy and his family. And we hope that they find solace and comfort in the performance here. And just so they know, just making it to this level of play is enough. Making it to the World Series here. Every team here is a winner. But we can't express our heartfelt love and compassion to the family and friends of Troy. Come on, grandson, Irene Munoz. Lee Barejo, LLTY number 2. Nicole Lenway, a comment when Caden was hit, wear it. Tony Willis, hashtag LLTY, and then a hi Sandra with a waving hand. Nicole Lenway, we'll take it. Natalie Flores, okay, Kings, let's go. Andrew Barrett, it wasn't practice, it was our last game. Oh, I was told it was practice. Troy watching over. Prayers to Troy. Prayers from Brownsville, Texas. And the comments keep coming in for Troy as gameplay starts. Guardiola on the mound. Strike one. Oh, 2 count here with 1 out for Guardiola. Let's see if he can retire the side here. Here comes the pitch. Little stab and a foul ball. Looks like we're back at the top of the lineup with Asher blocked at the plate. Guardiola with the pitch. Looked like he framed it there, but he couldn't get the call he wanted. 2-2 count here with 1 out. Guardiola with the pitch. Big throw. Safe. Strikeout of block, though. Catcher made a decision there to throw it to first base, but the base runner was called safe. Two outs here in the top of the 5th inning with Ray Zamora at the plate. The runners on first and second. Let's see if he can capitalize this on this 2-out situation. Comes a pitch. Another throw. Almost gets away from the first baseman. Guardiola on the mound, settling in, checking second base, getting the signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Here comes the pitch from Guardiola. Little stab and a jab there as shortstop has it, throws it to second base for the final out of the inning.
In the top 5th, the High Desert Kings with no runs, no hits, and 2 runners left on base.
Looks like we're up to 95 live views on the YouTube here with more comments coming in for Troy looking down upon us. Prayers go out to his family and friends. We got a hi Tony from Sandra Weiss. Precious Youngblood, bring him home, kid. I'm talking about the last situation here we just got out of. Mark Johnson. Let's go High Desert number 14. Irene Munoz. Come on, Ray. And Kay Leona, you got this, kid. Looks like we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th here with the Laredo All-Stars up 10-1 over the High Desert Kings. It's been an interesting game here with the Laredo All-Stars continuing to add to their lead. Slowly but surely, they made it to 10 runs here. 2 in the first, 1 in the third, or 1 in the second. The High Desert Kings were able to score 1 run, their solitary run in the top of the 3rd, when the Laredo All-Stars answered with 4 in that inning at the bottom. Then we went into the top of the 4th with 0 runs, and then the Laredo All-Stars put up 3 more. We just got finished with the bottom of the top of the 5th, and now we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th with the Laredo All-Stars going on offense. Let's see what happens in this bottom of the half of the inning. Looks like we got a new pitcher here for the High Desert Kings. Number 2, Dominic Acosta, is going to be on the mound for the High Desert Kings. Let's see what Dominic can do here in the final 3 innings of this game. We got Tony Willis, Jake Aldridge, MVP. We got some more rest in peace Troys will be missed by Bridget Jean. And we got Francisco Uribe, go Brian Gonzalez de tu tío Paco. They put a Y at the end, but it's Paco. Looking to start gameplay here in a moment. Starting up the bottom of the 5th here with a new pitcher, Dominic Acosta, on the mound. Back to the top of the lineup for the Laredo All-Star team. Leading off is Marco Villanueva, also playing second base for the same team. We got a warning from the umpire there because Mr. Villanueva had a rag in the back of his pocket there. Asked him to step inside and throw it to the side. Dominic with a wild, high and outside pitch. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Dominic with the pitch. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike here for Villanueva at the plate. Dominic with the pitch. High and inside. 3-1 count here. Full count here for Villanueva. Dominic with the pitch. Big rip to left field, bouncing in for what looks to be a single. He's going to round first and hold. Next up to bat, number 13, playing catcher, Jose Luis Gomez. Dominic settling in on the rubber here. Coming out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Called strike. 0-1 count here with man on first, no outs. Gamez at the plate. Dominic getting set here in the rubber with the pitch. Dominic checking the runner at first. Runner goes. Catcher throws it. Thrown out by the catcher. Great throw. Great throw there by the catcher to catch him stealing second base. Francisco Aguirre put all the pepper on that one. Perfect throw there by Francisco. That should be a boosting. Oh, swing and a miss. Like Dominic is feeling that good play here. 2-2 count with one out. No one on after that throw out at second. Here comes a pitch from Dominic. Little jab and stab there, but the catcher can't necessarily get towards it in time. Little blooper, foul ball. Dominic Acosta looks to be settling down on the mound here. Let's see if he can continue the streak. 2-2 with one out here. Here comes a pitch. Just got away from the catcher, bounced out of his glove. Full count now for Dominic. You know, I apologize, Jacob. I was looking at the lineup here, and you're correct. They did make a change here. Originally, number 35, Francisco Aguirre, was the catcher. Now, looking at the numbers here, Isaiah Hernandez, who was playing third base at the beginning of the game, is now behind the plate, and that is my fault. It was Isaiah Hernandez with that throw out at second base. Here comes the pitch from Dominic. Ball four.
Ball four, Jose Luis Saez. Up to the plate goes number 11, Juan Garcia.
And Francisco Uribe, I guess Paco is correct. I always thought it was Paco with an O. But I'll take it from you, my friend. With a pitch called strike one. Number 11, Joel Garcia at the plate, also playing shortstop for the Laredo All-Star team. Ball inside. 1-1 with one out and a runner on first. Dominic getting set on the rubber here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, unfortunately hits Joel Garcia on the leg.
Garcia hit by pitch. Jose Luis Saez to second. Now batting for Laredo, number 15, Eduardo Titans.
with that hit batter, Eduardo Sainz is now at the plate. 2 men on, runner on first and second. Dominic getting settled here on the mound. Looking for his signal from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Big rip, but a little dribble. Dominic throws it to second, a little off, and he can't get the out there. All the base runners are safe. Base is now loaded for Dominic with 1 out here. Next up to the plate, Joshua Lin. Let's see if Joshua can take advantage of his bases loaded situation with 1 out. Dominic is in a jam here with 1 out and the bases loaded. Called strike on Joshua. 0-1 count with 1 out. Bases loaded here. Dominic is battling, trying to get out of this jam. Here comes a pitch. Dominic Acosta with the pitch. Dominic taking his time to get settled here on the rubber. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss by Lin. 2-2 count here with a 1 out and the bases loaded. Here comes a pitch. Big rip, foul ball, almost hit the third base runner. Looks like Joshua's going to be battling out here with a 2-2 count, 1 out, bases loaded. Joshua getting settled into the batter's box here. Here comes a pitch. Another swing and a foul ball. 2-2 count still with 1 out. Lin is battling here. Dominic Acosta on the mound. Here comes a pitch. Little bunt here, little space hit. Half swing that Joshua wishes he got back. Could only get himself on base, but the lead runner was thrown out. With that out, that's 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Daniel Salas playing third base for the Laredo All-Star teams now to the plate. Dominic Acosta with 2 outs here, looking to retire the side. Call ball, 1-0 call here. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, ball 2. Dominic Acosta with the pitch. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike here with 2 outs. The base is still loaded for the Laredo All-Star team. Looks like Salas is going to try to capitalize on this opportunity. Isaiah hesitated there, catching the base runner off guard. Salas getting settled into the batter's box here as Dominic looks on. Dominic steps off the rubber for a brief moment. Here comes a pitch from Dominic. Ball 4.
Ball 4, RBI 1, Daniel Salas, and that's for Gwen Garcia.
And with that walk, we're going to call the game due to the 10-run rule. What a game today. Unfortunately, the High Desert Kings couldn't pull it out this time. Looking forward to our next game at 5 p.m. here on the live YouTube stream. Very unfortunate outcome here for the High Desert Kings. The host Laredo team advances with this victory after their loss yesterday against the Puerto Rican All-Stars. Next up in today's game is going to be... Give me a moment here. I'll get that info real quick. Next game is going to be the third place B team versus the second place A team. No, scratch that. The game 7 of the game 4 of this if today, game 7 of the entire series, I apologize, is going to be the third place Pool A team versus the second place Pool B team at 5 p.m. today. So looking forward to coming back in action at 5 p.m. So join us again in about 49 minutes here on the live YouTube channel. Hoping to see you again here on YouTube at the Uni-Trade Stadium. Again, it's free admission here for adults and children. We have concession available here at Uni-Trade. So if you're here in the Laredo area and you want to come by and view some in-person live baseball, great performances, high quality, fast-paced style, come by and join us here. It's free admission all day. We have the next games at 5 p.m. and then